Couple tea bags to start the day. What's up, y'all? I'm Malik back again with another video that's going to help you generate some money. You see the title. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to build a superstar team that's going to generate you tons of revenue. Now, before I dish out the cheat codes, you got to give me 60 seconds to lay the foundation so you can understand and implement this into your own world. I want you to understand that most things in life are simple, really simple, yet made of numerous intricate pieces. Amazon's delivery service is simple. You search, you push a button, package delivered. It's not very hard to understand. Your hand opens and closes. You can grab things, stir, simple. Yet your hand is made up of 27 small bones, all carefully connected through your tendons and nerves. Amazon has thousands of warehouses, tens of thousands of employees, all kinds of systems in place. How is it that they have all of these small, delicate pieces working in harmony? That's the million-dollar question. Jeff Bezos has never in his life delivered a package for Amazon, yet he reaps all of the spoils from the system. He's taken all of the benefits because he created the system. All that to say that you do not have to be involved in the actual production of your business. In fact, the further you stay away from producing, delivering the product, the more money you can make. Your time is better used somewhere else. Where else do you ask? Well, every single system has these four components. You got the CEO or the visionary, you got your sales guy, you got your production or your production managers, and you got your back office. Most organizations, most profit-driven organizations have this structure. If you're watching this video, understand you probably fit best right here in the CEO or the sales role. And I can assume that correctly because you're trying to grow or expand your team. You have a vision in your mind. You see something in your mind's eye and you're trying to bring that forth. You are, in fact, the visionary of your organization. Tea break. While I'm taking a second to enjoy this delicious tea, I figured I'd be generous. Happy New Year. I'm giving away a free 30-minute business consultation. All you got to do is hit the subscribe button and drop the comment. Big knowledge, just like that. Big knowledge right there in the comment section. All the comments will go into a random comment picker. Winner of the raffle will be announced next video. Let's get back to it. As the leader, the rest of the responsibilities and fulfillment of these responsibilities fall onto you. It's not surprising that the CEO or the visionary oftentimes is not the best craftsman on the team. They're oftentimes not the best salesperson on the team, okay? They're not the best with accounting, but they have the best vision. They see the moves that need to be made. They see where people need to be placed in order for the organization to reach the goal. Understand, most companies and organizations you see out here, especially the small ones, are not ran by a true visionary or a true CEO type, meaning that their thinking and preferred activities usually don't involve expanding the business. A lot of small teams are actually ran by master craftsmen. If you've been in business for any time at all now, you understand that most contractors have a difficult time finding assistance. The guys that can't find help, that can't put these pieces in place, they are not that good at being the CEO, that being the boss. Not to say that this can't be learned. We all have to actually learn these things. But I mention that because as the visionary, these are the kind of people you want to bring in as the actual production for your team. Okay, the guys who aren't that good at sales, the guys who aren't that personable, the beer and cigarette guys who are 55, 60 years old, you can't tell them nothing, but they do a good enough job and they can generate revenue. These are the guys that you want to bring onto your team, and you want to have a stable of them. Pay them more than industry average. If your leadership style is more personable, talk to them, get to know them, give them the responsibility and confidence to make decisions on their own. For me, these guys are the most important people in the organization. Although you'll find a lot more skilled laborers than you will find perhaps CEO types. The CEO types these really aren't the guys that are generating the revenue. They're creating the systems that can generate the revenue. That's why if you're a superstar who can do the work, you know how to produce, and you also know how to build the system, it's only a matter of time till you hit that 7-figure mark. You will have to vet these guys. You will have to keep a close eye on them, especially when you're just getting started. But understand that one employee who you're paying $30 an hour can generate you hundreds of dollars an hour. I mean, you're winning in that situation. It's okay to give a little bit of leeway. At least in my book, it's okay to give a little bit of leeway. I'm not a slave master. If I wouldn't want to work in that environment, I don't want to create that environment. Take that into consideration with your own organization. 100 years ago, your boss could hit you and you get up happy to go to work the next day. It's not like that no more. If you're going to bring on people, you have to show them respect, because most people don't even need to work, man. The government will pay for them. So if you found a worker, be grateful. They're helping you build your vision. They're helping you build your dream. Treat them with respect. They are human beings after all. The second most important position in the system, in my opinion, is the sales. As a CEO, as a visionary, as a leader, you will likely be wearing the sales hat as well. You'll wear this hat longer than you'll be wearing the production hat. That is pretty much for sure. This is where you want to be if growth is your primary concern, and it's not a bad place to stay until you've generated significant revenue. But if you're ready to outsource this piece of your business, you have to find somebody that will represent you properly while you're not there. The sales rep has to know enough to explain to the customer what's going on, what you can do, how you can help, answer very basic questions. Anything super technical, you can refer to a technician or have them call you. They need to be personable. They need to know how to talk to clients. And overall, they just need to know how to deliver a good vibe. Understand that if you're marketing properly, by the time the client sees you, by the time you go to do your quote and you send them the price for whatever it is that they're buying, most of the time they've already made a decision. You just can't put your foot in your mouth. Make sure that your sales rep is not putting their foot in their mouth. If they call you, tell them this is exactly what we're going to do. The customer's going to be like, okay, this is exactly what I saw online. Everything is congruent. They're a legitimate business. The sales rep seems to know what they're talking about. I can trust them. I understand that he's a representative of the company. If the sales rep is clean, then the company must be clean. Everything is congruent. Show me where to sign. The last thing you want is your sales rep going out there fumbling the ball on the 1 yard line. Most legitimate contractors understand that the competition is trash. You watching this video to this point, I understand that you're serious about your business and your growth, which means that everything is structured out properly. If you don't think that's the case for your situation, make sure you check out the marketing and the brand videos on this YouTube channel that'll get you up to speed. But if you do got everything set up properly, make sure you get a rep who knows how to communicate. That is the main thing with sales. Just communicate. Make sure they understand the customer's problem. Make sure they present a solution. Have them sign a dotted line. That's it. Finally, we got the back office. Ultimately, this is another area that the CEO, the visionary, you will likely multitask, at least until superb revenue is generated. Nonetheless, this is a crucial part of your business in the long term. Now, you don't need to set this up immediately to start making money. I know of a lot of situations where people have made hundreds of thousands of dollars and haven't told the government about anything because it's either under the table or it's a check to a personal account, what have you. But if you keep going for long enough, you want to make sure you have something in place so when they ask you the questions, you can give them the answers. Your back office isn't only going to deal with Uncle Sam. It's going to be handling your payroll, your employees, onboarding new employees, dealing with customer complaints, HR employee complaints. I mean, everything that you don't want to do that's paperwork, I'm saying back office. Okay, that's where I send all that stuff. I don't want to deal with it. I'm gonna give it to somebody else who can deal with it in a more efficient manner. Remember, as a leader of our organization, we have to stay focused on the activities that drive the most profit. Your back office should be administratively savvy. They should have decent technological understanding. They should also be personable. They should understand how to put out fires. Most people calling the back office people, they're going to be angry. There's going to be a problem. They have to understand how to take that energy and diminish it and bring back new energy, make these people happy. Find you someone who's really good in that role, someone who's organized, who understands data entry, and most importantly, someone you can trust, because they pretty much got your whole business right there. That's pretty much it, guys. Your team building efforts can pretty much be categorized into 4 different sections or components. I would definitely prioritize on the production. From there, I'm looking at my sales. From there, I'm looking at the back office. That's how I would do it. That's how I've had success in my own businesses. You do it whichever way works for you. But I promise you, if you tailor the information in this video to your own business, your own life, you will have tremendous success in 2024 and onward.